Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Matt Stryker, your NWS Revolution Midnight Commentator for Revolution Impact, also known as Thursday Night War and Revolution pay-per-views. And today, I'm Matt Stryker. I'm going to give you my Revolution Impact Go Home Show review. Well, I'm Matt Stryker review, give my thoughts on outer matches and things that are to occur in tonight's show. Okay, let's begin. The commentators for the show were Josh Matthews, Don Callis, and me, Matt Stryker. Okay, NWS commentators Josh Matthews and Don Callis welcome the fans to the Arena Mexico in Mexico City, Mexico, and run down the match card. Matthews says we will feature Castillo versus Dan Lambert, and we'll see the debut team of the NWS Avengers as they take on the M Club, AJ Styles, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and the Young Bucks. And we will also see Jesse James resurrect versus Mike the Axe Murderer, and Dallas Cameron face Michael Scars Minor. Callis gets on the mic and says we will also have General Jerry and WJ face Monokuma and Hellhound. We will also see Mitchell Mayette face Mr. Plastic, and we will see yet another Team Robert Knight vlog. And the main event will be the Sons of Chaos, Scooter State Rotem, Sir Robert Knight, Cody Bader, Jack Harvey versus the Shinobi Mafia Boys, Cody Mercer, Jason Boyce, Dan Abbott, and JBL in an 8-man tag team tornado Falls Count Anywhere match. Matthews gets back in the mic and says we will also have a contract signed between Dallas Counterman and NF Punk. Matthews then tells the fans to enjoy the go home show as he and Counters go do comedy with me, Matt Strike, and plug the first match. And the first match was Castillo from the Angel from Supernatural defeated Dan Abbott with Power Heyman. This was the first match as Castillo beat the hell out of Lambert and wasted away on him with hard punches, gorilla press slams, then a scoop slam and an into and a body slam. Then Lambert fought off Castillo and beat him down as he was able to hit a couple of jiu-jitsu moves and a roundhouse kick and a chop block. Lambert also hits a couple of wrestling moves and martial arts moves like a karate chop and karate kick, and Castillo battled back and gave Lambert an uppercut. Then a spear. Castillo used his angel powers to torture Lambert a bit, then gave him a loop fast slam, then a running knee drop. Castillo did a lot of great wrestling moves to Lambert. Lambert then fought back with a karate snap and a karate punch, and then another roundhouse kick, only to get a 2 count. In the end, Castillo finished off Lambert with an angel pedigree for the 1-2-3 winner. Castillo via pinfall with angel pedigree. This match lasted 10 minutes. Castillo then posed with the fans as there were a couple of Supernatural fans in the Mexican crowd. Castillo then signed autographs as well. And now the match will be at here will be Castillo versus Dan Abbott and JBL in a handicap match. That should be interesting. And then backstage, Sir Robert Knight and Scooter St. William was shown talking as Knight told Scooter that he would take his best close friend for Evan Butterfly, Scooter St. William, and Billy Bob along with Cody Jack and Jerry and Devin the Demon to Sir Winston Churchill's for lunch or for dinner, who take them to pizza dinner, Pizza Nuts for some very delicious, tasty pizza in Mexico. Scooter Knight and shake hands and embrace and thank each other. The new NWS interviewer, Cardi Bernard, then got an interview with Team Up Night and asked them their thoughts on teaming up with Jack and Cody to take on the Shinobi Mafia Warriors. Scooter said those bastards will be in for a major ass kicking and a word of hurt tonight, just like they will at Heatwave. Knight says those annoying peasants are going down tonight, and at Heatwave, Cardi then said, if you guys end up choking and lose the awesome Shinobi Mafia Warriors, Scooter told Cardi if he wants to repeat that question. Cardi said no. And then Cardi says, if you lay your finger at me and attack me, then I will sue you for $6 billion. And I am also wasting my time interviewing guys like you. I much rather interview real stables like the crew, the Shinobi Mafia Warriors. Cardi then excused himself as Scooter Knight looked like he wanted to deck him. And I don't blame him. That Cardi Bernard guy is a very sarcastic jackass, if you ask me. And then me and Callis and Striker, like Cody by the team's a little cocky. As we plugged the second match, but then before that, the NWS board of directors, this president and vice president Ethan Zobel and JBL are shown backstage with Constable Jason Woon as they are talking business. Zobel wishes JBL good luck in the main event tonight. JBL thanks him. Zobel then says to Constable Jason Woon that this Sunday will be Jason Woon's lucky day as he takes the NWS Intercontinental Championship off of General Jordan. He plans on setting up a celebration party for him after Heatwave. Interesting, very interesting. The NWS Avengers, this personal friend, Cody's Jack Harvey's personal friend, Cody San Martino, the mysterious black and Cody the Brain defeated the M Club, AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes, and the Young Bucks. This was a comedy match as the NWS Avengers M Club wrestled back and forth, The M Club took down the Avengers with hard wrestling moves. Styles laid them out with the Pele kick and phenomenal forearm, and Styles crashed. Then Rhodes dropped them with the crossroads, and the Young Bucks panted a more bang for your buck as they went to pin them. But the Avengers kicked out as the Avengers then sprayed toilet bowl cleaner and the M Club members with faces and dumped tampons all over them. And then Cody San Martino dropped the M Club with the spear and jackhammer. Cody the Brain laid him out with his version of the RKO, and then the Brainbuster Jack's personal friend dropped the M Club with the mic check and mysterious black lays the M Club out with the black hole slam. The Avengers went wild on the M Club and hit them with the golden shovel and dumped rolls of toilet paper on them, then soap and water and shampoo and conditioner. M Club got pissed off and battled back with powerful wrestling moves, but the Avengers used a vibrator on the M Club wrestling actual vibrator and finished them off of the up and down hurt me baby, which is their version of the 4-man powerbomb for the free count. Winners the NWS Avengers with the up and down hurt me baby. This match lasted 12 minutes. After the match, NWS Avengers dumped a bag of sex toys in the ring. Interesting comedic match. Yeah, very comedic match. Interesting weapons they use. Okay. And then backstage, Will Field interviews Cody Braden asked him his thoughts, and Cody Mercer saying he is done running away and being a coward. Cody says Mercer needs to prove it because lately everything that comes out of Mercer's mouth is a lie and an excuse to get people to believe because that's what he wants. If Mercer truly says he will no longer be a coward and that needs to show that tonight, Cody Braden says, in the 8-man tag team match, Paul's come anyway. And the Hell in a Cell match, the Heatwave, as a matter of fact, Cody Braden says that he wants to see the vicious, evil bastard Cody Mercer that he used to know. Not the crybaby coward today and not the potato Cody Mercer, but the real Cody Mercer. Although he still hates him with a burning passion, he wants the rest of the ruthless Cody Mercer this Sunday. And as far as tonight goes, he will get the last laugh as it comes to him and Mercer. Phil then asks about Cody Bernard. Cody says he respects him, the NWS Road to 2K19 chairman, but in here he is acting like an ungrateful, annoying little prick whose teeth he's going to knock down his vote if he does not watch what he says. Strong message from Cody Bernard to Cody Bernard. And then Cody Bernard interviews the crew backstage to ask him about the NWS Tag Team Championships being on the line against Michael Scott's Mine and Mike the Axe Murder this Sunday at Heatwave. Jesse says Mine and Mike have proven how deserving they are of a tag team, but that does not mean they will win. Dallas says he respects Mine and Mike, but they need to prove that they can be victorious. And as far as and the Punk goes, this second he will wrestle him in a respectful match. And then me striking Carlos, then me and that person Carlos Punk the third match. Jesse James Resurrect defeated Mike the Axe Murder. This was the third match as Jesse and Mike had a great back and forth wrestling match as Jesse took down Mike and gave him an area of sippos and a fireman's carry. Then a bicycle kick and a lariat twist as Mike bites up Jesse and gives him a spinning heel kick in the back to body, dropping a full Nelson slam and a missile drop because Jesse likes Mike in an arm bar. Then Mike DDTs Jesse and gives him hard punches and a standing moonsault and knife inch chops, then a hip toss as Jesse battles back with a clothesline, then a double axe handle, then hits a death belly driver and Drew Claus. He spears him down and hits a Boston Crab only to get a 2-count. Then Mike bites back with a drop kick and neck breaker and power slam. Baseball side as Minor drops Jesse with the murder bomb as he goes to pin him, but Jesse kicks out a 2.5. Mike almost beats him, and then Jesse and Mike have a great back and forth wrestling match with a couple of submissions. There are lots of kickouts in this match as well. And at the end of the match, Mike got a shoulder tackle on Jesse and he battled back with a hurricane on corkscrew as Jesse also hit a springboard on Mike and then finishes him off with the package pile driver for the win. Winner Jesse James Resurrect via pinfall with package pile driver. This match lasted 70 minutes and 55 seconds. After the match, Jesse and Mike Murder shake hands as a sign of respect and true sportsmanship. The fans applauded both of us for putting on one hell of a match. I got to say, this was one hell of a match between Jesse James Resurrect and Mike the Axe Murder. You never know what these two individuals can pull off. And then Cody Bernard is backstage as he interviews the Shinobi Mafia voice and calls him a very dominant force who feels the Sons of Chaos are jealous of. Mercer says that may be true, but tonight is not about jealousy. Tonight is about proving a point. Mercer says he will do whatever it takes to beat Cody Braden at Heatwave, and he will prove that bastard wrong and show him that he is no longer coward. Guarantees Cody that he will be thrown up the Hell in a Cell this coming Sunday, and that there will be bloodshed. Voorhees says tonight is all about destruction. Lambert says the correction process is working very well, and tonight he will put his blood, sweat, and tears on the line tonight. JBL says tonight the Shinobu Mafia will show no mercy and no remorse to the Sons of Chaos. Kaiden then thanks the Shinobi Mafia words for letting him interview them. Hmm. Interesting interview. And then Billy Bob is backstage playing his guitar and says it's good to be back in the NWSRevolution and he loved hanging out with Team Robert Night Day earlier on and would love to hang out with them again very soon. Billy Bob also says he will go wolf hunting later as Callis and Matthews played the fourth match. This Dallas Counterman defeated Michael Scars Minor non-title match. This was the fourth match as Dallas and Minor had one hell of a wrestling match with lots of back and forth technical wrestling moves as Dallas gave Minor a body smash and a double arm DDT. Minor fights back with a headbutt and a KO and a couple of bench presses and slip throws. Minor gives Dallas a backbreaker and a five-star frog splash. Then a belly-to-belly suplex. Minor locks Jesse in the Minor death lock, but Dallas refuses to submit, gets out of it as Dallas locks Minor in the colossal clutch, as Minor does not submit and fights his way out of it as he and Dallas trade blows. Then Dallas and Minor battle all the way out of the ring. As Callis, and Matthews are calling this match of true wrestling passion and emotion, Dallas then tosses Minor back like only to eat a Minor bomb as he goes to pin him, but Dallas kicks out at 2.5 and punches away at Minor and gives him several punches, but Minor rolls him over and gives Dallas punches of his own. Then Dallas uppercuts Minor. Minor slams his head on out for a turnbuckle, and Minor fights off Dallas and gives him an atomic drop and punches him on the top rope, but Dallas body slams Minor and leg drops him, then locks him in a sleeper hold. But Dallas is able to get out of it, and out of nowhere, Minor lays out Dallas with the scars of Minor as he goes to pin him, but Dallas has his foot on the rope and jackhammers Minor as he goes to pin him, but Minor gets his shoulder up, and this match goes on for 10 more minutes. With move after move and submission after submission, fans are chanting, "This is awesome! Clap, clap!" Dallas plants his sister Abigail on Minor and gives him elbow strikes as he goes to pin him, but Minor has his foot on the rope. Nothing seems to keep these two men down. Minor plants another Minor bomb on Dallas, but Dallas gets his shoulder up, and Minor eats another sister Abigail and kicks out at 2.5. A passionate Josh Matthews says in commentary, "What's it going to take to keep these men down?" Then as Minor lays out Dallas with the scars of Minor and goes to pin, but Dallas grabs the ropes and the ref notices, and in the end, Dallas lays out Minor with the sister Abigail off the top turnbuckle and gets the free count. Winner Dallas Coleman via pin with his sister Abigail. 29 minutes and 45 seconds after the match, both Dallas and Michael Scars get a huge standing ovation, applause. Minor and Dallas shake hands and embrace as a sign of true respect, passion, sportsmanship. Wow, what a great match! I'd like to see these two wrestle again, and I'm pretty sure the fans would like to see Michael Scars, Minor and Dallas Coleman wrestle again as well. That was good in my opinion. This was one hell of a match. And then backstage, Cody Bernard interviews Ethan Sober and Constable Jason Boone, WWE Constable Bill and Corbin, and shakes their hands and asks them their thoughts on the match so far. Dobell says to Boone, what a great match that was. Constable Boone says this is what this company needs, good wrestling matches like this. Boone then says he wishes the fans and most of the wrestlers in the company would respect authority, and he means him and Zobel and the rest of the NWS board of directors. And if NWS owner and chairman Jack Harvey thinks he can win the NWS Revolution board of directors, Constable Jason Ewan then says he has another thing coming. Then Jason Ewan says his NWS contract and NWS Constable contract is ironclad, as well as Ethan Zobel's, and he knows JBL will be Castillo this Sunday at Hebei. When Constable Ewan says he will become a double champion, he also has major plans for the NWS Revolution to end in the coming weeks. As a matter of fact, next week will be a huge NWS celebration party and huge bonuses are coming, and he will be conducting a job evaluation on a certain individual, but he will not say who. Constable Boone then tells Cody Bernard that they have a huge raise for him and they have signed him to a permanent no-touch clause and the official ironclad contract as well. Cody Bernard then thanks Ethan Zobel and Jason Boone for doing that. And then Callis and Striker saying commentating, they wonder who the job evaluation will be. And as we plug the fifth match, is General Jerry and Wrestling Jesus defeated a Hellhound and Monokuma. This was the fifth match as General Jerry and WJ took down Hellhound and Monokuma and beat the hell out of him. Billy Bob was watching from the rampway. Jerry gave both Hellhound and Monokuma a face breaker and a face versus WJ gave him a lariat and a hammerful and a top rope hip toss. Hellhound then claws General Jerry and WJ in the face as Monokuma bites them and then scratches them as Hellhound drops them with the burning hammer and Monokuma plants the end of Heartache. They got them as they go to pin him, but General Jerry and WJ kick out and fight back as they beat the hell out of them and hit them with an aided brainbuster, an aided neckbreak, an aided whiplash, an aided wheelbarrow facebuster as they go to pin him, but they kick out and hit a double suplex on General Jerry and WJ and a double palm as they go to pin him, they kick out. Both teams are very dominant. The tag team move, the tag team with a Hellhound and Monaco and hit a powerplex and elevated splash as they go to pin him, but General Jim WJ get a showed up as they give Hellhound and Monokuma a rocket launch and assisted senton. And then General Jerry drops Hellhound and Monokuma with the Jerry bomb, and WJ plants the pop handle slam. Then General Jerry and WJ finish off Hellhound and Monokuma with the FU up for the victory. Three winners General Jerry and Wrestling Jesus with via pinball with FU up. Wow, what a good tag team match. And then after the match, Mitchell Mayek runs out of nowhere and whacks General Jerry with the NWS World Heavyweight Championship and lays him out with the Kinshasa as he yells revenge. This is what you get for humiliating me last week. Mayek gets on the mic and says, "Who's laughing now?" as he heads to the back. Then Constable Jason Ruin comes on, takes the bench, and beats on Jerry and WJ. And then they get up and chase him all the way through the crowd. Wow, lot of tensions rising here tonight. And then Billy Bob then shows up and shoots Hellhound and Monokuma with his rifle right in the backside, then chases them away as he continues to shoot as they all get dazed and confused. He then tases them and puts a dog collar on them, puts Hellhound and Monokuma in a cage and drives them up to a kennel. Billy Bob then gives Hellhound and Monokuma crazy pills. Wow, what's going to become of Hellhound and Monokuma? How are they going to retort to being locked in a cage? What's it going to do to them? And then it's the Dallas Counterman and the Punk contract signing. Josh Matthews gets in the ring for an official contract signing for both Dallas Counterman and NF Punk as he introduces both individuals and explains the details. Dallas gets on the mic and says, well, the infamous best in the world NF Punk has returned and has made his presence once again, but this time to face me this coming Sunday at Heatwave in a one-on-one wrestling match. This will be history in the making. People will be talking about this match and promoting as well. Dallison says to Anna Punk, "You can beat me. Can you actually beat me? Do you know what I am capable of? And do you know what I can do and how unpredictable I am?" Well, you will find out this coming Sunday at Heatwave, and we will find out who and Dallas signs the contract. And then Anna Punk gets on the mic and says he knows exactly what Dallas is capable of and what he can do, and he has been wanting to face him for a very long time and has the utmost respect for him, and he knows this match will be money and will bring in major ratings, and he is all about wrestling and putting on amazing matches, and he will prove why he is the best in the world at Heatwave and will do whatever it takes to win because he is also very unpredictable. And the Punk then signs a contract and they shake hands. Josh Matthews gets to the mic and says, "There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It is now official. Dallas Counterman versus Anna Punk at Heatwave." Wow, that should be one hell of a match. I'll tell you that right now. And then Cody Brandon wants to do the MWS heel interview. Cody Bernard says he is very disappointed in his new attitude and expected better out of him. Cody then says he does not answer him and brags on how piss poor this show has been and will never top the WWE 2K18 version of Raw. Cody says this is the NWS Revolution. There's nothing to do with War and recommends he shows some respect or will you knock his teeth down his throat. Cody then says, you can't touch me or attack me because I have a permanent no-touch clause and it cannot be over and Jack Harvey will not be able to do anything and if he tries and he will sue him in court. Cody then says he is not a wrestler or fighter in the NWS Revolution. He's an interviewer only and a WWE 2K18 announcer. Cody says we will see about that, bitch. Cody then says, "How dare you disrespect me like that and insult me like that, you jerk." Cody is about to punch Cody Bernard, but he has security back him up. Cody then says, "One day you will get your ass kicked. I promise you do that." And there was a strong, very strong words from Cody Bernard to Cody Bernard. And then me, Matthews, and Carlos say Cody Bernard must have high-priced lawyers and should watch what he says as we plug the co-main event. And this is a bizarre match. It's Mitchell Mayette versus Mr. Plastic in a non-title match. This was the sixth match as Mayette and Mr. Plastic beat the hell out of each other. So the Mayette was very dominant in this match, and they beat the hell out of each other. Mr. Plastic and they just wasted away in him until Mr. Plastic fought back and took down Mayette for a leg dive and a fallaway slam and a kick to the groin as he beat up Mayette from pillar to post and pounded away and then choke slammed him as he dragged him to the corner and gave him the Bronco Buster, then planted the Plastic X Factor as he went to pin him. But Mayette kicked out and jackknifed him. Then he went to pin him again, but he gets a shoulder up. Mayette then dropped Mr. Plastic with a Kinshasa as he was about to pin him. General Jerry came down and distracted Mayette as Mr. Plastic dropped Mayette with the Plastic Execution for the win. Winning Mr. Plastic via pinfall. But with Plastic Execution, this match lasted 11 minutes. After the match, General Jerry was laughing at Mayette as they ended up in a huge bar. Ethan Zoba and Constable Jason Moon then came on and had the NWS security. The NWS watched to pull them apart. Wow. Wow, that is. Wow, things are getting crazy here tonight. And then after the pull apart, but a pissed off Cody Braden was shown backstage saying he really wants to punch Cody Bernard in the face. He knows Scooter and Silver Bernard and Jack Harvey want to do the same thing. Jack Harvey then said he really wants to drop Cody Bernard with the dirty deeds. Billy Bob comes in and says, turn that phone upside down. He will take care of the imbecile known as Cody Bernard. And if he cannot stand his annoying voice and makes him want to take his rifle and shoot him, the Sons of Chaos say, oh, please do. Billy Bob says he just might. And then the Fabulous Fairy and Sheila face off. NWS Women's Champion Fabulous Fairy comes out, calls out Sheila as she demands she come out right now as she does. Fairy tells Sheila that she has had enough of Sheila trying to sell her pills and her weird attitude. And it's about time that we settle that Heatwave when I beat you for my women's championship match and show you how dominant I can be. Sheila says it will be the other way around. Because I will beat you and come this Sunday. I am taking your NWS Women's Championship and I will strip you down to your bond panties. As me, Callis, and Striker saying, oh God, please no, not that. Nobody wants to see that. Barry says you will lose to me at Heatwave as they got into a slap fest and a cat fight as they battle all the way around the ring. As she is about to pull up Barry's clothes, but security rushes out to stop her. As me, Matthews, and Callis say thank God for security. And then there was an incident. Cody Mercer was shown getting attacked by the NWS Avengers as they challenged the Shinobi Mafia Warriors to a match next week in Revolution Impact. Mercer says he accepts and he has a few stipulations as the NWS Avengers continue the assault on Mercer. And then Cody Mercer says next time the NWS Avengers will pay for what they did. Mercer was not happy and he was pissed off. Then there's a Team Mob Night Day vlog. Hang out in Mexico City, Mexico with Beauty Bob. Team Mob Night Day, Scooter St. William, Sir Mob Night was shown coming out of limousine as they arrived at the History Center Mexico City. They took pictures and they went hunting as Beauty Bob's request. Then Beauty Bob made them delicious grilled Angus hamburgers. Girls, Cody, Jack, and Jerry and Devin Demon met up with them for lunch as they went to the National Museum of Ethnology and they took selfies and loved the history. Billy Bob posed with his wife and then toured Mexico City and Super City and Museum, and they had a delicious, well-done steak and grilled by General Jerry. And Billy Bob, as they returned to check into the hotel called the Hotel Geneva, Mexico City, show up night, paid for it, and then they arrived at the arena. Let's just say Billy Bob was the highlight of the tour and very entertaining. And yes, Team Bob Night, they will be taking Billy Bob out to breakfast, lunch, and dinner tomorrow. And then Josh Matthews says he would love to interview Billy Bob as he and Striker Callis plugged the main event. And then the main event was an 8-man tag team tornado match. Falls coming in with the Sons of Chaos defeated the Shinobi Mafia Warriors. Whereas Paul Heyman was in the corner, Devin the Demon was a special guest referee. This was the main event as the Sons of Chaos and Shinobi Mafia Warriors traded blows and wrestled back and forth as Cody Mercer really beat the hell out of each other. Cody busted open Mercer with a metal pipe and chopped him in the chest as Mercer showed a mean streak and beat the hell out of Cody and hit him and cut his forehead with a knife. And as Cody was bleeding nonstop, and so was Mercer. Scooter Knight beat the hell out of Dan Lambert and JBL, busted them open for hard steel chair shot as Jack was beating up Voorhees and busted him open for baseballs and went nuts in Nottingham then Voorhees low blow Jack and busted him open with brass knuckles and locked him in the Ravens Harlem Crystal Lake of Fire. But Jack got up and fired up and went mad crazy and Jason Voorhees gave him elbow strikes and planted the V trigger as Jack hit him as Jack then continued to beat the hell out of Voorhees. Then Mercer, Lambert, and JBL came down to attack Jack and got ruthless as Mercer locked him and the cocaine clutch and dropped him to the 450 splash. Canadian Destroyer and went to Scooter and Knight and Cody is on the SMW dragged the Sons of Chaos backstage where they battled back and forth non-stop. The Sons of Chaos shoved the SMW's faces in the toilet and flushed it down as the Shinobi Mafia through the Sons of Chaos through a plate glass window, then tied them up through a chain. Blood was everywhere as the Sons of Chaos battled back as Cody threw Mercer around like a rag doll as he RKO's Dan Lambert, JB, and Jason turned a hard concrete front, went to Mercer's ball. Jack beat Triggers and Dirty Deeds out the SMW as Scooter dropped with the Scooter bottom, People's elbow, and Blue Thunder Bomb for a huge glass table. Then Scooter and Knight dropped the SMW with the Demolition Decapitation for a metal table. Then the Sons of Chaos dragged them back to the ring to decide to plant a four-man setup powerbomb in the middle of the ring as they get the pinfall on the Shinobi Mafia Boys. Winner the Sons of Chaos via pinfall with the four-man setup powerbomb. This match lasted 19 minutes, but there was more. There was a whole lot more. Then after the match, Scooter Knight took care of Dan Lambert, JBL, and Jason Boys. They tossed him up the stage and threw electric equipment. And Cody Mercer and Cody Braden fight non-stop as Mercer dares Cody to beat him up and lay him out. As he does Mercer wakes Cody in the ice. Is about to plant the Canadian Destroyer, but Cody low blows Mercer, RKOs, and white through the ramp and electric equipment. Cody Braden gets the upper hand. He spits on an unconscious Cody Mercer says, "See you in hell this Sunday, you son of a bitch." But there was more. There was more. Oh, there was more. And then, right after the lights go out, and then suddenly the lights come back on, and it's Psycho Mercer. Everyone thought he was dead, but somehow manages to come back alive and attacks the Sons of Chaos and brutalizes them for what they did to him. Psycho Mercer gives Scooter St. William them the Psycho Bomb, hits the rest of the Sons of Chaos with weapons and joins the Shinobi Mafia was churning heel in the process. Wow, the return of Psycho Mercer. Psycho Mercer, the big return. Wow. Holy wow. And then, after all that chaos, says Matthews, Carlos, and me, Sensei, and Commentator, the Sons of Chaos have finally gotten the last snap, but then Psycho Mercer has returned and gotten revenge on the Shinobi Mafia. Has gotten revenge on the Sons of Chaos. Matthews says this Sunday is Revolution Heatwave. What will happen? Will Cody, the Braden and Cody Mercer tear the house down in the Hell in a Cell match? Will Castillo defeat Dan Lambert and JBL at Heatwave and will move JBL as vice president of the NWS Board of Directors? Will we have a new NWS Women's Champion, a new NWS Intercontinental Champion, and being Constable Champion? What will happen in the Jack Harvey versus Madness match? Who will win between Anna Punk and Dallas Counterman? And will we have a new NWS Tag Team Champions? Will General Jerry defeat Mitchell Meyer for the NWS World Heavyweight Champion? We are out of time. Good night, everybody. Seated at the pay-per-view, Don Carlos says, and I thank the fans for coming. The show goes off the air with Psycho Mercer helping up Cody Mercer and then Psycho Mercer is yelling surprise, and then they end up getting the last laugh so wow, just wow, Psycho Mercer standing tall. Wow, who knows? You never know what will happen. You never know. I mean, a lot of surprises continue to happen here. What will Psycho Mercer have to say, and why did Psycho Mercer join the Shinobi Mafia Warriors? What was the purpose? We found his reasons. He did say, and how will the Sons of Chaos retort to the returning Psycho Mercer? What will Scooter St. William say about the returning Psycho Mercer? So, I mean, after the Sons of Chaos were standing tall, that's when Psycho Mercer made his return and attacked the Sons of Chaos. Wow. Wow. You never know what will happen here in the NWS Revolution. This Sunday is NWS Revolution Heatwave. You'll see Heatwave breakdown people from me and you'll see the NWS Revolution Heatwave revealed this Sunday as well. Wow. Just wow. I Matt Striker would rate this NWS Revolution Heatwave 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, the perfect a 10 out of 10. Then comment down below and tell me what you thought of Revolution Impact. Make sure you subscribe to the NWS Revolution YouTube videos for all your promos, wrestling matches, interviews, face-to-face confrontations, breakdown previews, reviews, and like your NWS Revolution Facebook page and Instagram page, and follow us on Twitter at NWS Revolution. Wow. Psycho Mercer returning, getting his revenge on the Sons of Chaos. Wow. You never know. Will. Oh, I just received word. That Scooter St. William has called out Psycho Mercer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, what's Scooter St. William gonna say? Make sure you tune in this Sunday for NWS Revolution Heatwave. It's gonna be one hell of a pay-per-view. That is all I Matt Striker gotta say. Good night, everybody.